Hello, everyone. My name is Keisha. For those of you that don't know, Keisha J. I am a hairstylist, a business owner, 34 years old, and I'm from Hampton, Virginia. Most of you may know me as Miss Kaylee Laree on Instagram, but it's Keisha Laree Jefferson. That's my actual government. And I am just dropping in to first of all wish everyone a happy New Year's Eve. It is now about 5:30 New Year's Eve on December 31st, 2017. And I just basically wanted to come up here and personally just thank you all. I felt like this is like the best platform for me to be able to talk to everyone and be able to kind of reveal a little bit of my true self, authentic me, shiny face and all, my authentic self, and be able to really explain the reason why that I'm here on a broader spectrum without having to post or put a long paragraph on Instagram. So basically I am here today on New Year's Eve of 2017 to first and foremost thank all of the clients and stylists, students that have taken a colonomics class with me or influence class this year. Words can't express how much I really appreciate you all for investing in me and most importantly my business. And which that leads me to say or want to announce that effective February the 28th of 2018, I will be closing the doors to my very first hair salon, Modish Hair Studio. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry. I already told myself that. Honestly, this has been a very triumphant year for me, a very challenging year. I'm not gonna really claim it as a bad year anymore, as much as I thought it was like the worst year of my life. I'm not really gonna claim it as a bad year anymore, but definitely very challenging. First and foremost, my daughter's health took a major decline this year. For those of you that know us as well, you know how bad Kennedy's asthma is. A very good athlete, cheerleader, but for some reason, y'all, we cannot begin to shake this asthma. She's had 2 life-threatening asthma attacks and one recently, just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and all the doctors basically had to walk in and just tell me that, you know, my daughter at the age of 17 is still at very high risk of dying from asthma. So already dealing with the decision that I knew that I had to close the salon down for a lot of personal reasons, God. That was the one to really to sum all everything up for me. Like, you know, my daughter's health and with me being on the road with teaching so much, and I'm totally blessed with such a large clientele. But I do, with the help of my parents and my family, and you know they've helped me a lot with Kennedy, but I'm just at that point right now to where it's just such a scare with her asthma and, you know, entering a new chapter of her life of going to college next year. I just want to be first and foremost a mommy more, you know. For almost 18 years of her life, I have put my career first. I ain't gonna really say more so first, but when it comes to as far as how I perceive myself and my personal goals, I will put, you know, that first a lot. And me being a single mom and the only provider in my home, I felt like, you know, really going hard with my career. You know, I couldn't go wrong with that because I'm also providing and, you know, starting a legacy for my daughter. But, you know, like it's just these storms that we've gone through this year with her health. Like I said, it's just to me, God's getting my attention and really just trying to get me in line to what's really most important, and that's definitely her. So like I said, all year I've gone back and forth. You know, I love my clients. You know, I love the road and I love teaching. You know, Keisha, should you close it? Should you try to pursue, you know, not so much something else, but, you know, other things to where I could more so be home. But it's just, I've finally come down to the decision that that's going to be best first and foremost. And you know, kind of like not so much like a confession, but this is just me really wanting to be my authentic self, and me more importantly wanting to share my story. Is all over the places I may sound right now. I still can't believe I'm doing this, but most importantly, I just want to kind of like put it out there for people, you know, stylists or up and coming stylists who are looking to open up, you know, a hair salon or their business. You know, me being a stylist for almost 18 years now as well. coming up, this was the thing to do. Once you go to hair school, you establish a really, really good clientele, and then what's the next thing you do when you feel like you've arrived to a certain level of of growth, is you open up a hair salon. And this was just 4 years ago, guys. 4 years ago. Great 4 years. But along with these 4 years, I've come to realize that yes, I did it because I felt like that was the next level. I was ready to grow. I was ready to take a risk 4 years ago and do that. But along the way, and as times have changed and things are, just the industry has just changed so much, I think I've come to the assumption, guys, that I don't think that I ever really had a passion for owning a business. To me, it was just what I saw, or I looked up to, a lot of my mentors doing at the time. That was just the next level thing. But honestly, guys, I really, really, when it comes to the business side of the business, I don't know anything, and I don't want to sound naive about it, but I'm at that point in my career going on 18 years to where I want to be a better business. So honestly, I feel like if I was a better businesswoman behind the scenes and not so much behind the chair or, the creative side of the industry, then I probably wouldn't have been able to create better avenues and more, something a little more solid, to where I probably could have been more at home and, behind the chair as well, doing what I love. So in the midst of all of this, I'm not going to lie, as much as I love to color, as much as I love to cut, as much as I love to travel and teach and meet so many amazing people, y'all, I got burnt out to the point to where it was no longer fun anymore. Now I'm just doing these things to, not only just provide for me and my family, but I'm doing them because I've said yes to so many different obligations, because that's just the type of person that I am. Just go hard, Keisha, go hard, go harder, go harder. Try to be a better you and better you. And that's really all that I knew, is how to perfect your craft. But one thing that I yearn in my soul so much more now is to how to be a better businesswoman, so I can continue to perfect my craft. Because what hurts even more is that I've gotten to a point, or, I'm doing a lot better now, by the way. I've gotten to the point to where, it's, like I said, it's just no longer fun. It was just starting to become no longer fun, and that in itself is scary enough for me. Like, when it's no longer fun to, like, come to work, and not so much like come to work. It had nothing to do with my coworkers. Actually, it hurt even more that I was going through all of this personal storm, and I know that my business and my coworkers and employees, were are affected by that. But it just hurt even more to the fact that, that my passion was at fault now. Like, I've allowed so much of personal lives to get in tune with it. I've allowed, the finances and all of that to become like overbearing. And also, guys, up until like this year, honestly, I've heard about it in business classes, but one ear out the other. Why? Because I want to go learn more about cutting and color in the hair. In business classes, I just never really knew, or I heard it, but it just went one ear out the other, of being more about the business than the creative side. So all of this is just say, guys, because I knew I was going to be like this. As long as I didn't cry, I'm good with that. But most importantly, I just wanted to just really more so share my story, because I know so many people mesmerized, about my great work that I put out, through social media. But you guys, I'm really taking a big risk right here. For those, probably like, oh, okay, where I'm from, you fall off when you got close to business. Oh, she done fell off. But it's okay, guys. Like, I feel like I've had to take a major fall for those around, like around me that I care about, for all of us to get better. I feel like I was the chosen one to be able to have to, gosh, go through that storm, just so I can be a crutch to those around me who I've had to tell the news this month. You guys see me doing all of those workout challenges, all those no meat challenges, all this stuff really just like a metaphor, because I'm scared. I'm frightened in my freaking knees of doing something different, and I ain't never been like this, y'all. First of all, I'm a Virgo. I don't know about any other signs, but Virgos, we're very, very creative. We are very, very spontaneous, adventurous. Like when we feel like we're in a box, it drives me insane. So that's just how I've kind of felt like I've been, just only because I've only known one way of doing things. So like I said, I'm outgrowing that, and I just hope that by me being, open with you guys and just really, really letting you know, because all this year I've been having to hide all of this and make decisions and fasting and making sure that I'm doing all of this right. But it's really me just sitting still, me just sitting still and literally letting God run it this time. I've always just been the one to feel like I gotta go get it. But I trust God, but I've just never really just let Him do His thing and just sit back and wait till this year. And so, yes, this is me sharing this story. I just hope I can just be able to inspire someone. I don't want to deter no one else or nobody of running a salon or opening one. I mean, I would love to do it again another day, but just maybe in a better way, better business, and so where I can work in my business less. I want to be able to run my business and not let my business run me. I've become a slave to it, to the point where it's no longer fun anymore. I'm getting burnt out, and I'm, away from home. As those are just my bad things. And if I would have known better, I could have prevented these things. But I just want to just start something brand spanking new. So to all of the clients that we have personally, and then this is, like I said, this is just me sharing with the world, with you all, because not only do we have clients that are coming to the salon that we will inform face to face, we have a broad spectrum of people that I love my work, my coworkers, past stylists that's worked here, so I just feel like this is just the proper way, y'all. I just, word of mouth or however it's gonna get put out. This is a major step for me, y'all. I really actually like planned this. I thought I wanted videographers and all of this lights and this and glamour, all of this cool YouTube pop-up stuff. But honestly, y'all, it's just me and my very first salon that my mom and dad helped me put together. No contractors, no nothing. Just me, mom, dad. It's just me up in here just authentically wanting to tell you all my story. So we will be closing, like I said, February the 28th of 2018. I'm sorry. Of 2018, but there's great news, guys. Like I said, we're closing, but we will have a new location, a lot smaller. We're moving more so to more like a studio, more so like setting, very, very small. But like I said, I've prepared myself for this move, and I'm really starting to appreciate the value of having less. Doing a lot of studying of the essentials of minimalism. Excuse me, y'all. I'm terrible with words. But yes, so like I said, this will be my official first YouTube, y'all. Get people asking me all the time about YouTube tutorials, classes, and even though I will take a slow down for like the first of the year, guys, this is just really all in preparation. I feel like God's just preparing me to be able to do more things on a broader spectrum of of my vision. So I may be downsizing my overhead, I may be downsizing the space, you guys, but now that all the tears are out, I'm just embracing the fact that the vision is only going to get bigger, okay? It's only going to get bigger, and I just want to invite you all on the journey. I don't have to no longer be quiet about it. The staff knows, my family knows, now you guys know that this is the start of something very, to me, is even bigger than my first. Martish Hair Studio. This is the first official logo that we had 4 years ago, okay? As much as I love it, as much as, it means to me, it will be officially laid to rest as of tonight of midnight. January 1st, 2018, it will no longer be called Martish Hair Studio. It would just be simply Martish. Martish is bigger than hair. We are a lifestyle brand. We are family, we are fitness, we are I mean, to me, we can be more than what we want to be. We can really soar and not be confined more so just in like a box anymore. So Guys, I love you. I appreciate you all for coming to my very first YouTube, my official announcement of me setting myself free. And I just want to invite you guys along the journey with me. Thank you so much for all of your continued support and believing in me and my vision. And most importantly, again, Happy New Year.